Hey guys, what is going on? Yes, it's me, Relentless, and welcome to another gameplay commentary. It's been a while since I've done one of these, and it's just been because obviously Christmas is coming. I've been chock-a-block working every single day. I'm knackered. I just like conk out as soon as I get home, or I just want to relax and watch some films or listen to music. So, I haven't had time to be, live streaming or even just like to actually physically play games. But anyway, that's not what I want to talk about. I am actually here today to talk to you guys about Call of Duty, and this is basically going to be about the Xbox One version versus the Xbox 360 version. And this is going to be a little bit about some of the stuff that I've noticed, some of the stuff that I've seen, and I don't know if anyone else has noticed this. So let's jump straight into this. So I've had enough time to play on obviously the old Xbox 360, the current gen or old gen now, and I've had enough time to play it on the next gen, the new console on the Xbox One, and I've had a chance to kind of get a feel for both consoles. The controllers are a little bit different. Obviously, the Xbox One controller is a lot sleeker. It's a lot, it's a bit smaller. The analog sticks are a little bit different. And actually, one of the main things is the analog stick is actually really loose on there. The analog sticks are looser. They feel better, to be honest. I think they work well on your thumb a lot more than obviously the Xbox 360 version of the controller. But I kind of want to say how, as much as I like Call of Duty, there has been loads of facts that have been physically fucking annoying me with this game. And one of them is obviously due to the fact that when I first jumped onto the Xbox One version, the first thing I had to do was literally sort out my sensitivity. Now, you're probably thinking, why did he have to sort out his sensitivity? But I've noticed that when I've gone from my, when I played on the Xbox 360, I've always had a good sensitivity of say 7 and above. And with the Xbox One, I've had to actually tune it down to sometimes a 3 to 5 kind of spacing, due to the fact that it feels because of this. Obviously, the analog stick is loose on the controller. It feels like when you want to turn slightly, you're turning way too much, and it feels a bit too much on the hand. And when you try to actually do those kind of 360 turns, sometimes it feels like when you should be able to pull it off. I feel like I tried to turn someone and I do a full turn and then I'm looking the way I was looking. It's like, okay, well that was pathetic. But I've also had time to kind of notice a little bit about how people play. Now, with the old generation of Call of Duty and on Ghost, you have the few people that use a lot of IED. You have people that use IEDs and all that shit. But on the Xbox One, literally every single person uses it. If they don't use it, it's just weird. I think every game that I've played, I've physically seen people using it, and it's always been against me. I think I jump into a game and my first death is always by an IED, and I must die within one game probably by 5 to 6 IEDs. It's actually physically unbelievable how much people use that that attachment. Sorry, not attachment. That lethal spot. I don't know. I'm trying to think of the words, but I'm really tired at the moment when I'm trying to do this commentary, so I can't actually think of what I actually want to say. But a lot of people have been using them, and it's been so ridiculous. It's frustrating. It's annoying, and I know one of the things that you guys will say is, hey, why don't you use sitrep then, Relentless? Well, I have actually physically tried to use sitrep. Now, if you guys don't know, sitrep is meant to actually help you see explosives that are planted on the floor, or when someone throws you an explosive, you can actually kind of see it. But I actually physically have used sitrep on the Xbox One, and I still die so many times by IEDs, because it's just the way it is. They camouflage into the ground, they hide it on any corner of the wall, and you can't get away from them. I've tried crouching from them. People say, why don't you try jumping back and all this shit? I've even done that, and it doesn't work. I seem to just die from them automatically. It's actually physically ridiculous how OP they are. And everyone's just using them. Everyone is going way too over the top with using IEDs, and it frustrates me a lot, because I'm not someone who uses C4s and stuff. I sometimes use Semtexes or grenades, but on most of my classes now, I actually don't use any lethal or tactical grenades or anything like that. I physically don't, because I feel like when I'm a run and gunner, I'm not having the time to just switch and move my finger to the bumper buttons just to throw anything. And as you saw there, I died from one because it's just planted on the stairs. And this is one of the other things I've noticed. I had a guy literally throw. There was an IED in the middle of one of the maps, and this guy was on like the complete opposite side, nowhere near there, nowhere in, you know, anything to do with where the IED was planted, and I died from it. And it's one of those things that's seriously frustrating, that they just plant it and they walk off, and you know, you can't do nothing about it. The moment it starts beeping, you're dead. You're done. You're fucked over, you know. And I feel like, you know, one of the things they need to seriously do in this game, in Call of Duty, is either tune down the IEDs and have a section where you will be able to either get away from it, or just completely take them out. With the next Call of Duty, I just don't want to see anything where you can plant them on the floor. I don't want to see no fucking stupid claymores. I don't want to see no bouncing Betty kind of crap. I don't want to see no fucking IEDs, because they're just too OP. Like, I understand with bouncing Betties you used to be able to crouch, but with this you physically can't. The moment it beeps, you're done. You can't do anything. And some people, yeah, some of them I managed to survive, but I get taken so much damage, and then the enemy will either kill me or, you know, my health doesn't regen as quick as possible. And I know there's a perk to help you regen your health quicker, but even without that, you should be able to regen your thing. I have to end up sitting in a corner, and sometimes I pick up 2-3 kills in that corner, and it makes it look like I'm camping, but I'm actually not. I'm just waiting for my health to just regen so I can actually physically start running, because the moment you're a running gunner like me, you're gonna fucking get killed. And it's just ridiculous. So, one of the things I just want to say, the Xbox One version is more fucking newbie, and the current gen version, old gen version, is good. I actually prefer the old Xbox 360 version to the next gen version, because a lot of people actually physically sit there and camp like little bitches. It's ridiculous how much they're more campers on the Xbox One than on the 360. But my name's been Relentless. Thank you for watching this video, guys. Be sure to leave a thumbs up and a like, and I'll see you guys later.